I am Kathy Henry, and I am a licensed clinical social worker in the Indianapolis area, and I'm proud to work for Healing Hearts of Indy. I want to talk about why it is that we want to push ourselves in the process of recovery or counseling. Oftentimes, people will have immediate needs, like, for example, they're in pain, and that will push them to do the work. Other times, it is to reach a goal, like I want to save my marriage, or I want to be a better parent, or something like that, or maybe I'm having a difficult time at work. And those things will push us to work a little bit harder on ourselves. But when push comes to shove, we need to really look at what it is that we're trying to accomplish and why is it that we want to push ourselves to go farther. So the reason that I talk about pushing ourselves is not so tangible. It is what is on the other side of that difficulty, of the discomfort, of the self-awareness, of experiencing vulnerability, coming face to face with our shame, with our abandonment, with our self-awareness, and taking all of those things and going into all of those hard areas and refining ourselves into something much better than we are today. And many people say, I'm getting by pretty well. Why would I want to change that? My way's it's not completely wrecking my life, but it's too uncomfortable to go in the direction that you're saying I should go. And I don't disagree. There's a lot of discomfort that comes with the process of recovery. But the thing is, you don't grow if you don't push yourself into those hard, uncomfortable areas. And so what I want to talk about is what is on the other side. This is how I answered the question. What is on the other side of recovery that's so great that it's worth pushing through all of these areas of our lives that are so difficult? And the answer to that from my standpoint is that you get a better understanding of yourself, a better understanding of those around you, and here's the real kicker, you get to learn how to love in a way that you could never have imagined loving. You could have never experienced it if you hadn't have done the hard work. So what I mean by that is that by allowing myself to be vulnerable and going through that discomfort, allowing my abandonment fears to come out, allowing my shame and all of the yuck that goes along with that, the terrifying discomfort that people aren't going to want to be around me, or that I'm going to be alone because if they see who I truly am. If I delve into those waters and I allow myself to be seen, what happens then is I gain some freedom. I get to be who I am. And I can also allow people to reflect back to me what I need to know about myself so that I can grow. And when I grow in my understanding of myself, which also gives me empathy and compassion for other people, I grow in my understanding of the people around me, the people that matter to me, my spouse, my children, my coworkers even, or business partners. And when I do that, I learn how to love fully and completely. And so someone might get upset with me about something that I say. If I feel like something they did hurt me, or if I have a feeling about it or whatever, then they can look at me and they can be angry, they can have a reaction, they can even cut off from me, but I can learn how to love them even in those reactions. And it is just an amazing feeling to be able to love the people around you that fully and that completely. And I honestly believe that's what God intended for us on this earth, is for us to be able to refine ourselves, gain a better understanding of ourselves and what we're supposed to be doing down here on earth, and learning how to love all of the people here around us in a much greater and profound way than we ever could have had we not gone through the hard work. And so when we are looking to our spouse and trying to gain a closer intimacy and all the things that we're trying to get from that relationship, a lot of times we're going about it the wrong way. What we are doing is the opposite of what is intended for that relationship. We're trying to change the other person instead of learning that this person is helping me to change me for the better so that I can experience love on a level that would have never been possible had I not done the hard work. So that might be a little high level for some people. If you're just new to recovery, that may not make a whole lot of sense. But I pray for you in some day, in some way, that you'll be able to understand what I'm talking about here, and that you'll be able to experience that love in that very, very special and profound way, and feel all of the joy and unique, special bond that comes from being able to love people in that full and complete way, and including yourself, learning how to love yourself in that way as well. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great day.